Hello again, everybody. This is Cam over at Blockitpocket. It's been quite a while since we've put anything up here on YouTube. There's a lot of reasons for that. We're not the most tech-savvy crew over here. We've never really concentrated on that. Uh, our priority is making a quality product. Yes, this is a plug. But that really is true. We just want to make something quality that people can use to alleviate some of the some of the problems that we just can't deny anymore about cell phones and wireless and their health and privacy issues. I'm going to show you just a few articles here that kind of came up throughout the year of 2016, because that's how long it's been since I've even posted up here. And I'm going to want you to notice these URLs up here, please. Uh, if I can't, I'll figure out how to post them on YouTube at some point. If I don't get them on this particular video, just please note these URLs. I know they're huge, but if you just go to the website itself, you can really, it's typically, this is just a certain article, but you can just go to this website here and lots of useful information. I'm not a regular visitor of this site, but this article here is really worth checking out, and I would just super highly suggest you watch this video, because it's just one more piece on top of this huge pile of oligarchy activity. This particular with the FCC, and it's not meant to infuriate you. We certainly don't want to make anybody angry. We're not really angry as much as we are concerned, and the more people know, the better. And if you can see beyond, what we're looking at politically, to what really matters, then you will definitely have the eyes and ears to see the messages that we're putting out for you here. That being said, okay, please visit this website and view this video. The name of the video itself, let's see, I don't even know. How do you find out the name of it? Doesn't even have a name. Well, you got all this crap, but it doesn't have a frickin' name. Anyway, it's it's I'll find the links, guys. I promise. Let's move on. Newswire, your Newswire. I visit this site, not, it's bookmarked, put it that way. One of my hundreds of bookmarks, so they're pretty good people that I can tell. This was posted back in July, but you should know that as of this article, and I don't think it's changed since. I did some pretty thorough searching, so this still stands as far as I could tell, that the cops cannot use information that they get from your cell phone, whether it be location, text messages, numbers you've called, lengths of calls, so on and so forth. They cannot use that against you, as it's unconstitutional. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, really. There is no doubt that there is an expectation of privacy. Those are your personal papers. I mean, it's that simple. They're just in digital form, but that's how it's translated and ruled. So just keep that in mind. If you ever have a cop, just start going through your phone, man. Just know that they can't use anything they find on there against you if they don't have proper authority to use that as evidence. These people do a lot of pretty good stuff. So I would suggest that you do go. This is stopsmartmeters.org. Another one of mine that's bookmarked. A lot of good information, and tons of good articles. But this particular one here, you really should read this too. There are people, whether you're one or not. I personally am not, but I do notice differences in my whole state of being because I'm so aware of it being in the industry when I'm in areas that are really soaking with wireless services. You go into the cities there. Every business has a public router that you can tie into. It's just everywhere, and so far. Up to the 4G, what they're doing with these 4G, 3G is they're moving data transfer into different frequency ranges, like the megahertz. And I'm not an electrical engineer. I don't have no authoritative education on the whole frequency spectrum and its effects on biological life and whatnot. But there are those that really do know those things, and they are saying that it's getting to a point where if we don't really start addressing what we're just soaking the airwaves with, and not uh, fully divulging the implications of that on biological life, mainly humans. I mean, it's a lot of it's linked to the bees and various other things. I mean, like we don't have anything else to worry about, right? There's no Fukushima. There's no. Regardless, if this is something that grabs your attention and you feel that it warrants some more attention, that is power, my friend. And when you uh, put your put your energy towards things that are helpful to your fellow humans, you're going to have a more fulfilling life. I can pretty much guarantee you that. So that's stopsmartmeters.org. Good site. This is just a Consumer Reports. This is back in May. And I just wanted to revisit and let folks know uh, the government, the government, I'm big giant air quotes here, the government study finds the link between cell phones and cancer in rats. And it's not just rats. There are studies, I'm not going to go into them here, but again, if this is a subject that you really find your heart saying, this is important, then please, just follow some of these links and inform yourself a little bit, because this is a serious issue. It really is. We dedicate pretty much our lives to it, but it's a lot more to that. And like I say, I mean, we want to be more involved in the social media videos and whatnot. It's just hard to do in our situation, but one thing we do maintain is, we're USA everything, and we do absolutely stand behind every single solitary thing we sell. And that occupies enough of our time. And you stack that on top of just trying to live in this world. But boy, I'm getting a bit of a nudge to start getting more information out. Do these YouTubes and stuff as much as I can. So I'm really gonna try and stick to that, guys. So yeah, don't forget that one. That's just a Consumers Report article, but I mean, come on, cancer in rats, really? I mean, they've known this stuff, folks, for a long time. And another Supreme Court case. This is going back to March. Now, this article, I don't think I've read this one yet, quite honestly. Let's see. Oh, this is going back to the so-called shootings there in San Bernardino. Yeah, that whole thing when the big fight with Apple to allow the FBI to get into the encryption, and it's going to open a back door to this, that, and the other thing. Folks, if they want your data, they're going to get your data. The only thing we can do is to mitigate and or eliminate the pathways in which they do violate you. So that's what we do. We give you tools that assist you in mitigating the effects that we all, and I'm included, I got one of these freaking things. So, but I'll tell you what, it goes into yeah, I was going to wait for the end but it goes into our products. Let me just, I'll leave it at that. My phone lives the majority of its life in a Blockitpocket. And that's a fact. So, yeah, that's NPR of all places, but it gives a good overview on the whole article there. Let's see, did I read this? Oh, I think I just wanted to show you guys this particular website. Very informative. I went through it earlier today. I'm not going to go much into it now, but this whole 5G network that's being put into place, folks, you gotta look into this. You have to look into this. Oh, server not found. Never mind. You please, if you don't look into anything else, look into the whole 5G spectrum and the effects it will have on your privacy and your health. It will have very severe effects on your privacy and your health. Please look into the perils of the 5G network. Thank you. This is a good website too. TakeBackYourPower.net. Please remember these. Oh, that's something else. And of course, Blockitpocket. We'll post regular articles on our blog. If you just go to, oops, sorry about that. You just go to blockitpocket.com, and you will find our products listed there. Folks, any feedback really is welcome. I think we're all really becoming pretty aware that this is a serious thing. The system being put in place and the way that we as a society have become dependent. I mean, greatly dependent, even to an emotional level. Never mind just the fundamental daily activities that we no longer perform with our brains and memories and talking. Beware, folks. This is important. You really need to ask yourself, how much am I going to let my life depend on this digital internet of things? And how will that affect my life? More importantly, how will it affect my kids' lives? Please pay attention, folks. Get in touch with us for any reason. You can find our contact information on blockitpocket.com. We love you. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.